Well, good morning everyone and welcome to this episode of Car Lab. Today we're going to be doing a subwoofer test. Yay! So the other day I had a customer stop by and in the back of his car he had a set of Skar Audio 6-inch woofers in a box. And I said, hey man, where did you get that? And he says, I got it from Skar. I said, in the box and everything? And he said, yeah. And I was like, cool. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of small driver enclosures, but this one intrigued me. So I called up my buddy Shane that works at Skar Audio and said, hey man, what do I gotta do to get one of these? I wanna try it out. He says, okay, we'll send you a sample. Just be nice, don't break them, because we want them back. So they brought them over here. We got them to play with today. So let's take a look. So the full model number is the Skar EVL 65D2x2 SKENC 65 vented charcoal. And of course that's the website. Now it comes assembled in the box. When you open it up, it's got some paper. These were taped on. We untaped them, of course. But this is to cover the two woofers. And then there's packaging foam around it. Let's take a closer look. So what we have is two EVL 6.5s, dual voice coils. The box itself is 24 by 10.5 inches tall by 14 inches deep. The port inside of it is 18 square inch opening and 23 inches long, tuned to 39 hertz. The baffle that the subwoofers are mounted in is 1 inch thick and the rest of the wood is 3/4. The net airspace is 1.25. Now the EVL 6.5s are rated at 200 watts with a 400 watt peak. They have a 2-inch voice coil. They come in dual 2 or dual 4. Let's take a look and see what they look like. Let's pull one of them out of the box. Let's go take a closer look on the bench. Ooh. So Skar does put a full list of all the parameters for the woofer listed here on their website. If you'd like a closer look at those, visit skaraudio.com and you can check them out. What we want to do is just take a quick look at this. So we have a cast aluminum basket. Pretty decent sized magnet for sure. This one is a dual 2. It's got a rubber booty around the magnet. If you look in, you can definitely see that 2-inch voice coil. The tinsel leads are sewn into the spider. It's 3.5 inches deep and almost 7 inches to the exterior. It's got a 1-inch surround and it uses 4 holes to screw in place. It's pretty hefty for a 6.5, that's for sure. Well, let's get this thing screwed back in the box and we're gonna put it in the back of Fernando's car in the lab and take a listen. So for those of you new to the lab was designed so that we could take things like DSPs, amplifiers, subwoofers, and interchange them quickly so that we can test them. We have some permanent fixtures in the lab, meaning we have amplifiers that stay in all the time. And of course, we have barrier strips and fun stuff. Let me show you guys real quick. So our permanent amplifiers that are in all the time are the Audio Control AMC 2.300 and the AMC 1.300. Right now, we're also testing the DSR1. We have speaker terminals here, as well as power terminals on this side. The whole thing was designed for ease of use and moving things in and out like this guy right here. So let's go ahead and get this one put in. Fernando, are you excited?
I'm excited.
I know, right? I am kind of too. I can't wait to hear this thing, especially in a car. We're gonna go ahead and fire up our DMRTA because it has an SPL meter on it so that we can see what kind of SPL we're getting out of this thing. What? Alright, so I'm gonna grab the DMRTA. Alright, full disclaimer, I'm not an SPL guy. I've never competed in SPL world. I don't know anything about what you SPL guys consider mic placement, loud, off the windshield, in the back, up someone's ear. I don't know anything about that. What we got going on here is the audio control microphone. It's set right here by the gear shifter. I have the DMRTA right here. The microphone gain input is set to 0 dBs. So for whatever it's worth, at least what we're doing at this point is we're gonna be setting a baseline. So moving forward when we do our test, we'll have an idea of where everything is at. We know we have our microphone touching the gear shifter. This is extended all the way up. We'll at least know when we do this again where we were and what we got results wise. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Makes sense. So we're gonna play a 40 hertz 0 dB track and then we'll play some music. All right, so as you can see, it pegged out at about 115. All right, so with this test, we hit about 118.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
For 2 6.5s?
For 2 6.5s, I know, right? It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Now there again, we have nothing to base it on. We haven't done this test before because we haven't had access to the DMRTA to do the SPL test. It's something we're gonna be doing going forward so that we can have an idea of what things are and whatnot. You wanna rock this for a couple days? He does. Yeah, he wants to rock this for a couple days. But we don't have to give it back for a little while, so I think we'll just leave it in here and you can play with it.
There you go. I can load it.
Yeah, exactly. Let's smoke it. Anyways, we won't. We're not like that. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Car Audio Lab. Fernando?
All right, if you like this video, please subscribe, share, like. You know where you find us. Facebook, Instagram, and here in YouTube.
You guys have a great night as always. We'll see you later next time.
Bye.